What is the Cardano worth? This commonly asked query has a convoluted answer. Even if you consult the foremost authorities, you will probably receive a wide range of opinions. There is no denying Cardano's bright future, but only time will tell if it can live up to its promises. Investors, though, will continue to pose this query. They desperately want to know how to establish a reasonable pricing for ADA at this time. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardinals, confirmed that the company didn't engage in any marketing in its early years. The training on bit tricks was the beginning, and it was the first time the rest of the world would witness so many employees and corporations enthralled by the vision, the thought of a third-generation cryptocurrency, the research team, and the big team they assembled. They observed the code and the development and said, "Holy moly, we missed this." Hoskinson refers to Bitcoin when he said that Donnell, or Hoskinson, was the first of its type. Because Ethereum was among the first and second generation of cryptocurrencies, its development teams were unable to prepare for all the probable issues and go forward. It was more dependable and safe than the code of the majority of other cryptocurrencies since every component was created from the ground up and had undergone peer review by specialists and scientists. Charles Hoskinson doesn't appear to be someone who produces claims out of thin air and is cautious about all of Cardano's initiatives. To accomplish things correctly, you must pay a bigger upfront charge. Once you've done that, you'll experience acceleration. Because you did it correctly the first time, you don't need to go back, he said. The daily changes in market pricing are not particularly important to Hoskinson. He is constantly on the lookout for folks who simply seem interested in the price of ADA on the market. His guiding principle has been thus since the beginning of cryptocurrency. If you see that I'm attempting to raise the price of ADA, you can be sure that I've sold all of your ADA. The value of Cardano will depend on its perseverance, practical application, and platform utility. I'm here to improve the world, not to make day traders rich. On February 1st, 2018, he tweeted. But pause. There is no card here. The biggest problem is actually Donna's vulnerability. Hoskinson claims that Cardano is constructing a financial operating system for individuals who don't have one that can compete with the current financial system, which is something that we've always wanted to happen in cryptocurrencies. Charles Hoskinson discussed the cost and worth of Cardano during a live YouTube video. The least exciting and most damaging development to the enterprise, he said, has been the price forecasts for the tokens. The founder of Cardano is unconcerned with ADA price patterns because it is not his responsibility to drive up prices. It doesn't matter to him if ADA is now worth $20 or not. His life's work and the effort he put into it are the only things that matter. Contrary to popular belief in the cryptocurrency market, Cardano is not priced in accordance with the project's potential. He is not a price surge magician, but an engineer at a tech company. Cardano was concentrated on growing the blockchain industry and resolving device issues for those who were interested in Cardano ADA. They have automatically joined the governance going forward because they have invested in something that will benefit the global financial operating system. Since reaching its all-time highs in September 2021, the price of Cardano ADA has been declining. It has been on the decline ever since. The pricing has not changed as a result of the recent advancements and significant announcements. Investor panic results from this. A few months prior, the same incident occurred to him, and Hoskinson addressed the situation on YouTube. He emphasized that Cardano's mission was to assist humanity through the blockchain, not only make money. He urged the community to remain composed when discussing the cost of digital assets in this video. Selling was rife, but this was to be expected with any asset. Investors will eventually reach a point where they must sell some of their holdings in order to profit. Addressing the new Cardano employees, the creator of Cardano advised those who were panicking as a result of the sell-off to calm down. He explained that individuals like them are completely out of context and are preoccupied with price. The project's more experienced investors chose to participate in Cardano because of the potential influence that blockchain technology has. The founder has urged the community to look beyond current prices and consider what Cardano can imply for the globe in the future. When you examine a 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, and 20-year-old package, we really believe that Cardano might be the rear end of numerous nation-states. Hoskinson asserted that it is impossible to foresee Cardano's future value with any degree of accuracy. However, Hoskinson asserts that it has been the greatest defender of human rights in history. The failure of Luna and USC in May was seen by many observers as a setback for cryptocurrencies, but Charles Hoskinson saw it as confirmation of a methodical approach to creating a blockchain. A catastrophic failure is unavoidable when there isn't a swift movement, like there was with Luna and the $10.5 billion of HEX witnessed in the previous year, according to the founder of Cardano in an interview with CoinDesk. You said, however, that the business IOG is moving forward with the construction of the Cardinal intentionally. The network is using a long-term strategy. Cardano strives to accomplish tasks more precisely rather than more rapidly. Those who have been put through stress and display resilience are the investors who will survive with Cardano ADA. Charles Hoskinson has been employed in the field for about 10 years. And even though he likes to stir things up, the project is one of the most closely watched in the cryptocurrency space. The Cardano project's progress is a little slower than other projects, as the Cardano founder openly recognized. That is simply a fact. For years after the network went live, Cardano only recently introduced smart contracts. As a result, it lagged behind Ethereum and other blockchains while the collapse of UST and its companion token Luna shook the cryptocurrency markets. It highlighted the risks associated with an environment where there are financial incentives and market structures that favor speed above quality. Long-term, the slower strategy will prevail, and initiatives that are focused on the short term will continue to fail until the market eventually realizes this. Donald, however, was not a part of the first wave of the resist movement that gave rise to celebrities like Uniswap. The founder of Cardano still believes that the DeFi will outperform in the long run, while calling the current situation a bubble. Cardano has been focusing on the alleged second wave of the resist all alone movement. However, it is immediately apparent that human procedures, not the blockchain sector, are what are preventing the Cardinals from being a dominant force. There will always be challenges for Charles Hoskinson and his colleagues, no matter how much goodwill there is in the Bitcoin and blockchain world. The growth is gradual. And if this continues, we might observe that no one stays connected to the Cardinal chain. The story will then naturally shift to how one of the fastest and most dynamic blockchains was lost to the cryptocurrency industry. People won't be interested in Cardano's further marginalization, regardless of whether its price will soar to $20 in the near future, since they want a system they can rely on. Of course, it is not hustling because his entire concentration is on technology and progress and not on driving up prices. However, the speed of the progress is tedious and slow. What does it mean for users and investors? Even though several Cardano analysts have noted that the ecosystem is the source of the enormous prospects and technological advancements, individuals sincerely want to see it to mean method. Cardano is showing signs of growth. It just exceeded the 50 million transaction mark, a significant milestone, and increased the volume of transactions on its blockchain to about 50,000 per day. Of course, the hard fork vessel has lately been introduced to the mainnet. The security, stability, and environmental friendliness of Cardano have long been praised, although there are still gaps in the city's rate of development. The Cardinals are currently more interested on how well rather than how quickly. How soon do you believe Cardano will grow to its full height, though? Please share your opinions on this in the space provided below. In the following video, we'll see you. Check out our other movies to see how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum Slayer in the meanwhile. Be sure to hit the subscribe and notification buttons as usual.